Today on Made for Glory, we're talking about pornography and its impact on the world. Pornography is something that is more and more pervasive in our culture. It's something that is now accessed in so many new ways and is affecting so many men, women, and even children. And I think it's important for us to see how our faith responds to this reality of the objectification, the use of human persons. And when we look at pornography, because a lot of times people say, well, this is just, it's not that big of a deal. It's consenting adults. It's not, no one's getting hurt. But the reality is when people allow themselves to be objectified, and oftentimes people in the pornography industry are being objectified, there's coercion, there's use and manipulation, their own, what to speak of what's happening on camera. So often behind the scenes, their lives are being impacted in so many painful ways. But whether or not that's an individual person's experience, for them to allow themselves or for it to happen to them, for their bodies to become objects, become things that are used and manipulated, that hurts their dignity. That hurts them as a person. And when people engage in that and watch that and participate in that in any way, it hurts those people as well. It hurts the audience. So both the participants and the audience of pornography are wounded. Our own humanity is wounded. And you think about how that impacts the way that people look at other people, because if you begin to condition your brain towards seeing people, men, women, as sexual objects, in a sense, to reduce the glory of who those people are to be merely sexual objects, then that impacts the way you view other people, whether you want it to or not. It's going to impact the way you view coworkers and friends and family members and just the interactions and relationships that you have throughout your day, because our minds can't be split into those different pieces. That as a human person, the way I train myself is the way that I'm going to live my life. I think too that the fact that this hurts so many young people as well. Obviously, the tremendous scourge of sex trafficking and other things that floods and fuels the pornography industry, but also when young people are exposed to that, it becomes something that impacts and shapes the hardwiring of their brains as their brains are developing, as sexual attractions beginning to develop, to be flooded with these images that really thrive on the use and objectification of the human person and encourage them to objectify themselves. So really, I think we need to counter that lie that nobody gets hurt, to recognize that many people have been and many people are being hurt by that, and that anyone who participates in it in any way, that their heart, their humanity is being hurt by it as well. I think something else that comes up a lot of times is when married couples say, well, we can introduce, if we have struggle connecting and some place of intimacy, physical intimacy, we can introduce pornography as something to help kind of stimulate our sexual drive, to spice things up in the bedroom. That's, again, the things that are said. And I think it's important for us to recognize that when we introduce intentional objectification, intentional lust into what should be a relationship of mutual respect and trust and love, then it's always going to cheapen. It's never going to help in the long run. It's never going to help those people to connect and love each other well, because you are called in your daily life, but also especially within sex and within marriage, to be a gift, to love someone and to lay down your life for that person. So when we cheapen that by some sort of expression of use or abuse or manipulation or coercion, it hurts that relationship. So I encourage you, wherever you are in your state in life, to recognize the addictive power of pornography, to recognize its pervasiveness, but to not allow ourselves off the hook there. That we are called, wherever you are in your life, however this impacts you or doesn't impact you, to take a stand against that, keeping that out of your house, out of your home, off of your cell phone or tablet or anything else, but also to help one another to see each other with dignity and reverence. And if you are really caught in that cycle of pornography, of addiction even there, to recognize that there are many great resources to help you, that you're not alone in that struggle. And through faith, through prayer, through confession, and good spiritual direction, through great accountability and other means, that we can help one another to begin to see each other as God sees us. Because what we're called to is purity. There's this great line in Matthew's gospel where Jesus says, "Blessed are the pure of heart, for they shall see God." And purity is truly seeing the other person as a person. And that is very countercultural today, but that's what we're called to see other people, to see them in their glory and their goodness. And it's through that, as we become pure in heart through God's grace, it's then that we truly see him. What's up, YouTube? Thanks so much for watching. Please make sure to like, to comment, also to subscribe, and make sure you click that bell so you can know when we have new videos that are coming out. And if you want to support the great work that's happening, please click on our Patreon button down below. We'd love for you to partner with us. Thanks so much. Have a great day.